Web Developer Challenge number 7. We here now.
Free your body and your mind.
Alright guys, this is your boy Joe back at it again, CodingPhase.com. Your boy's back and I done did it again. Today we have something special for you guys. We have another Web Developer Challenge. This is number 7. Okay, we got a lot of new people and we got the usual suspects. They're back. All right, so let's go into it. So the first one we have here is by Tank Happy. Okay, Sammy the Nerd. So what he did here was the Snapchat clone. It seemed pretty cool. I don't know about this here. As you can see, this is not centered. Okay, I would definitely try to center this either by using CSS grids or flex boxes. So if you really want this to be completely centered, okay, so that's my advice. All right, there's definitely a lot of cool stuff here, but you can definitely improve on it. Okay, this is for the Web Developer Challenge. Joe Santos Garcia, Don DeMarco, go. All right, man. So this is cool. I like it. It's nice. All right. So let's move on to the next one. We got Kyle Smith. Okay. So Kyle Smith gave us the Spotify, and I'm gonna say right now, this is my favorite one. Okay, I know you probably, damn Joe, it's the beginning of the video, why you gonna do it like this to us? This is my favorite one. Okay, now if we come here and actually land on this page, you will see this is what he did. Right, looks pretty good, nice work. Right now, even when you come here and check on mobile version, right, it still looks good. This looks like the application. So he really went in there and put in the work. He put in the time. As you can see, it has a nice little animation at the bottom that basically shows like, oh yeah, the song is playing. Okay, this is not clickable. There's no JavaScript in here that I know of, but it looks like a legit application. It looks like the Spotify application. Like he really went in and put in that work. And I wouldn't even be surprised this is the actual font from Spotify. And if not, he really went out there out his way to find out what was the font that looks the most like the Spotify font. Okay, so he definitely killed it. Everything is aligned perfectly. You know, there's nothing that is messed up. There's nothing that's out of place. Everything exactly where it needs to be. I wonder in what he used. I wonder if he used CSS grids or, well, yeah, he used flex direction, so he's using flex, right? So definitely that's why it's important to know your new CSS tricks like CSS grid and flex boxes, okay? Because now you have more control of your elements. Okay, so personally I think he killed it. Okay, there's a lot of good people in here too, so let's keep it moving. But one thing that I'm gonna say, this one is flawless. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing, like, he went out his way, man, trust me. Okay, the next thing that we have here is your boy Chris Talk, straight from Australia, from the outbacks. He came back. He was fighting kangaroos. He was hugging koalas. He's back. Shout out to Christopher Talk, man. So yeah, you know, Christopher Talk goes out his way, man. Everything here looks good. It looks like the Reddit application. Looks pretty legit. I like what he did. The typography is good. Okay, you know, what would have been nice is all of these areas where are technically supposed to be clickable, it would have been nice to see the pointer. So like, let's say on this element, right, if let's say the cursor was to say pointer, okay, then that will tell the user that, hey, this is actually clickable. You see that? It's user experience, man. It just makes things, it gives it the extra oomph. You get what I'm saying? It's like down here, I mean, this one show it, but all of these, they should show it too. Okay, you see, it's a big difference between the little hand and getting just a regular cursor. I don't know. That's the only thing that I have for this one. Personally, I think is good. You know, Chris Tour goes the extra mile. He's like, all right, you want me to do it for mobile? Cool. Here's the tablet version too. So it's cool. I like what he did. You know, he went the extra mile. Personally, I think this application is too simple for his skill set. So I would have liked to see something else, another application out there that with a little bit more complex design, just to test his skills. You know what I mean? Like, we know he can do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, we already know, Chris, you can do this. So you definitely killed it. It's dope. I like it. But would have liked to see something that I would have been like, damn, Chris Talk went out his way. You know what I mean? Like, this design is pretty simple for you, for your skills. Okay, so let's go to the next one. The next one is by Phil Gemelas. To be honest, I don't know why he did the notes application for Mac when I don't think this was part of the web developer challenge, but it looks good. Hey man, we got you coding. That's the whole point of it, right? Now another thing too, as you can see, you should have border radius down here, buddy. So you should put a border radius on this element. You see, like, it's cool you working with CSS grids. I think, yeah. Are you using CSS grids? It looks like CSS grids. Okay, but my only advice is, hey, I don't think this was part of the task. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's good. Also too, there's definitely you need the border radius on this elements, because as you can see, there's like behind it, there's a border radius. I guess on the parent element you have border radius, but then on the elements inside of them you don't have border radius. So then that makes your elements to be blocky, right? It makes it a square on top of something that has a border radius behind it, and it looks bad. Okay, now let's move on, but thank you for submitting it, right? Who we got next? We got Mostafa Jazar. Didn't Mostafa win last time? I think. This is another one. This is another one that I don't know. What is this? What application is this? You know, he says here on this, it says got the loader, got the event view. I'm a little bit lost because it's like I'm pressing login. So I'm saying Joe Santos. I'm pressing login. I don't know what exactly is it that I'm supposed to be seeing. I don't know if this thing is supposed to be working, because as you can see, there's more JavaScript down here, and you have other things here like user data, but I don't know exactly what's going on with this application. Plus, I don't even think this is an application, a real application, a mobile phone application, which is part of the challenge. Okay, Mostafa, sorry man, you fumble on this one. Okay, I'm being honest. I'm expecting better from you, you know, especially when I said literally, guys, find an application on your phone that you use, and then from there recreate it in good old HTML CSS. Okay, so let's move on. Okay, who we got next? We have your boy Diego Castro. Shout out to Diego, man. Diego's back at it again. So Diego actually created the YouTube application, which looks pretty good. Okay, I'm pretty happy with what he has. Everything is aligned pretty damn good. The only thing that I'm gonna say in this is one thing, guys. As you guys can see, this type of font is called serif. So you see those little lines, right? You see those little extra lines at the end of the letters? That's called serif. Most websites don't use serif, right? YouTube uses a sans serif font. So as you guys can see, if we look into this type of font, it doesn't have nothing at the end of the fonts, right? It's a sans serif font. Okay, same thing that over here that your boy Chris Talk used. These are sans serif type fonts. So if you go to google.com/fonts, you will see the difference. Monospace. So then you have serif and sans serif. So all the serif ones are like that. It has, you know, a little style to it, but sans serif are actually, they look flat but are easier to read on the web. So what Diego did here was put in a serif font, and websites don't use serif fonts unless it's like a article or like a newspaper, stuff like that. Okay, so that's my only thing that I would say that is bad about this. Should have definitely used a sans serif font, but beyond that, everything looks good. The sizes are pretty good, so good job. Okay, now the next thing that we have here, oh, your boy Ramsay Jordan coming over here, special effects, going the extra mile. Ramsay, I see you, boy. All right, so Ramsay Jordan's calling me on my phone. I click here, and then it's like, hey, remember me? It's Angela. What up? Remember me from Mi Gente, from Black Planet? Holla at me. All right, now this is cool. I like what you did here. The only thing that I will say is the sizing. Okay, you should have tried to make this for a mobile version. So if I was to come here and inspect this, and I come here, okay, see this is nice, this is fine, but as you can see, it just looks I don't know, like a little bit crazy. I like what you did. You actually created the phone application, but in a larger screen. Like, there's a lot of stuff that's off here. So I just would have liked if, you know, this was actually set up on a more realistic size. Okay, something that we could see and would have looked better. Okay, because you can see once it's like a mobile, you see this is completely off. So instead of you working from a larger screen, you should have started mobile first and then started going up on that. Okay, but good job, Ramsay Jordan. Your boy is back. Now the next one that we have here is Jacob Code. Okay, so Jacob created the iOS stock app. Okay, this is pretty good. It looks almost exactly like the application. I think this is very clean, very nice. Everything is aligned perfectly. The colors are the same. So you killed it. The typography is the same. So you killed it, buddy. You really did really good. Okay, now who else is next? We got your boy Jay Noah. Dun 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 dun. I think Jay Noah did really, really well, because I feel like his application actually looked better than what Domino's already has. Like, to be honest with you, I feel like it's more cleaner, it's better aligned than what they have over here. The icons kind of look better than what Domino's already has. So I think he did a really good job. And yeah, I don't have nothing bad to say about this. Oh shoot, I didn't even know you went the extra mile. Oh word. Okay, I see you, kid. Now that's what's up. Let me see what oh shoot. So you went all out. You went all out and decided to build everything. Oh, word. Oh, sure. I think this might change a few of the things in here now. This might change the situation, kids. I didn't even know this until now. Okay. All right. So pretty cool. Your boy J Noah killing it. So now let's break it down to all of the different designs and all of the different challenges that people sent me, and I'm gonna leave the best ones. Okay. So sorry, Sam. Cutting this one out. I'm leaving that one. I'm leaving this one. I'm cutting this out. I'm cutting this out. Leaving that one. Sorry, Ramsay. I'm cutting this one out because I know what you did. It looks cool, but it's just should have been better presented. Okay, should have been how these guys have it here, like this. This is a more realistic approach, and as you can see on this, if you have it on mobile, it works. Okay, so let me see what else. Let me open this 100%. Okay, cool. Now I'm cutting this one out. Cutting this one out. This one's cool, but it's also very simple too. Okay, now breaking it down to this last four. Okay, which one? Sorry, Diego, I'm cutting this one out. Should I have a better font than that? Okay, now down to the top three. Okay, now let's see. I like Chris Talks. I like Kyle Smith. I like Jake Noah. I think Jake Noah went the extra mile in building everything. Okay, so he's definitely a contender. He's definitely a contender. He actually went out of his way. The only thing is, see, there's little mistakes here. As you can see, line height here, or even the padding, the margin, it's a little bit off. You know, everybody did great, but now we gotta nitpick this. We gotta choose one winner. Okay, so it is what it is. I like the home page. This one is okay. The delivery pretty good. Okay, so it's hard. You know, I got Christopher Talk, and I have your boy J Noah. Now, Christopher Talk, I'm gonna be honest, this is very simple. It's a very simple design for you. Should have picked something else that was more challenging and actually a little bit better, because it's like, I know you can do this with your eyes closed. Like, this design is so simple, like you can do this with your eyes closed. Like, this wasn't a challenge for you. We need to choose stuff that are challenges. Okay, now between these two, who's gonna get X'd out? Damn, man, it's hard. I wish I could just pick both of these. Okay, but I'm going to X out Chris Talk because I know he could have done better and actually shown something that would have impressed us more, or challenge him. Not even to impress us, but just to challenge him. Okay, so I'm gonna go with this one because I feel J Noah went out of his way, added extra pages. There's definitely a couple of mistakes here and there, but I feel like this looks pretty similar to the application. Okay, now the winner, I have to give it to Kyle Smith, guys. No matter what, if we refresh this thing, like, this looks like a straight up application. I'm looking at this and I will say this is an image. Right? I wouldn't even think that this is actually something on the web. I will say this is straight up an image, guys. So Kyle Smith, you killed it, man. Congratulations. I don't know if this was your first win, your first challenge that you won. And yeah, man, I actually got to set up a list that I'm going to do on my website where I'm going to put in all the winners and the runner-ups. And also because everybody keeps asking me, Joe, can you please add the links to this? Okay, I'm going to add the links to all of these projects. Also, by the way, guys, whenever you send me a project, make sure you keep it on CodePen. Don't delete it, because people want to see your work, you know, and it's cool because you could have that there as something that when people search your name on Google, it'll show up. Okay, so don't delete this. Kyle Smith, definitely don't delete this. Keep this there. This looks pretty legit. I'm surprised that I wouldn't be surprised if this thing becomes trending on CodePen.io. It's a pretty good work, right? So congratulations on that. And anyways, guys, make sure you click on the description, guys. That's the best way to actually support your boy. All you have to do is, when you come here, you watch one of my videos and you say, hey man, I like what you do, Joe. I want to support you. You either have two things that you can do. You can come here, buy one of the courses that I've created, or you could come here, check out my gear, which is just showing all of the type of equipment that I have and stuff that I basically recommend for you guys. And at the same time, when you come here, you use these links, right? You buy any of this equipment, I get a kickback from Amazon, all right? That's how you could take care of your boy. At the same time, you have a whole bunch of good courses that are here from Udemy. Make sure you check those out if you haven't bought them yet. They're like needed, man. Let's just say they need it. And of course, like I said, if you click this link, full discount, 50% off on my website automatically. I have courses all day in here, all day, every day, new courses all the time, guys. And yeah, man, over $680 worth of content. Okay, you could buy courses separately, or you could say, hey man, I got this discount, I'm gonna just use it monthly, or I'm gonna use it yearly, or I'm gonna use it, hey, I want to buy the lifetime. You know what I mean? So it's up to you guys. Support your boy. If it wasn't because of you guys, I wouldn't be able to be here. And thank you. All right. Next challenge, I will announce it today. See you guys later. Bye. This video is brought to you by CodingPhase.com and all of its members. Make sure you go visit the website. It's the only place where you're going to learn how to become a web developer with real projects. Take it from me. It's your boy Joe, back at it again. CodingPhase.com. Keep it real. Keep it trill.